Hello everyone. In this video, I'll demonstrate how to work with the hierarchical models, aka globals, using embedded Python in InterSystems Iris. As an example, I'm going to use the discography of the musical band Muse. I'll show you how you can create a global, which will contain the recent albums and tracks, and how to store them in the global, which I'll call Muse, and then how to use different methods supplied by embedded Python to get this data from the database and do something about it. So first things first, I need to create a class method, Python globals. The most important thing is that the language of this class method will be Python. To get access to Iris, I need to, first of all, import the library Iris. To get the access to the global, I will create a new variable Muse, set it to the global Muse. After this is done, the next step would be to create, to set the values of this global. So to do that, there is a method set with several arguments. So the first argument are the subscripts, if we're talking in the terms of globals, and the second argument is the value. Say we have a global like this. So the first subscript is the name of the album, and its value is the date, or rather the year when it was published. The second subscript is the name of the song, and the value of the second level is the duration of this song. This is our global. We can compile this method, set it as debug target, and we can run it. So if we call zwrite for the global Muse, we'll see that here is everything we have. That's how we can set the data. Next step, let's look at how we can check whether the node has data or it has children with data. And basically, if we think about how it's done in object script, it will be function data. It's the same function data in embedded Python. It just looks a bit different. What we see, this function has one argument, and it's the list of the subscripts. So if we compile and run, we get the expected result. Next thing we can look at, it's the function or the method to delete data from the database. It is the same as in the object script. It's where you have a command kill. In embedded Python, we have a method kill. So we don't like this node resistance, which is just one song without even the year when this album was out. So we're going to kill it. For the method kill, we have one argument, which is the list of the subscripts of the node that we want to kill. What is important and necessary to remember is that when we're using the kill method, it not only it kills the actual node we're passing as an argument, but also all the child nodes. Compile and run. So we've run it, and now we can call again the command zwrite, and we see that we don't have this node anymore. We've looked at the command set, command kill, and the next part is how we can actually iterate through our global. So if you remember, we have two functions to get the next value in the object script. Those are order and query. Actually, there's another function which is next, but it's more or less the same as order, but previous version of it. So in embedded Python, we also have the same methods, or rather the similar methods, and we're going to look at them right now. So first one is the one that returns just the subscripts, or the keys as they are called. So to get all of them, we're going to do it in the loop for. So we're going to get all the keys. From the key, we're going to get the value of this key, and we're going to print it out. This is what we're getting. So basically, all of the whole of this global with the names of the subscripts and the values. We can do it even easier if we look at the method query. Now, this one is more or less the same as method query for the object script, and it returns both keys and values. So what we can do, we use query, we can pass, in this case, if I want to get all of the data, I pass empty arguments. If we want to start with the particular node, obviously we need to pass the exact subscript where we wish to start. So let's run it again, and we'll see that here is our first loop, which is for keys, and this is the second loop, which is for query. So the same as query in object script, query and keys in the embedded Python return all the values and uses search in depth. In object script, we have another function order or next. There is the equivalent in embedded Python for it as well. For example, we can use method order iter. So this one will search the next element on the same level, the same as order. And since we're starting with the first level where we have data, we're getting the names of the albums and the years when they were out. That's one way to do it. And another way to go through all the subscripts on the same level is to use the order method. Since we've already tried to do it for the first level, let's make it a bit more interesting and look for all the songs from the album simulation theory. We're going to get the length of the songs with their names. And because of that, I'm going to import another library time. I'm going to say that we're starting from the very first song. So basically, I'm passing the empty string. And to exit the loop, I'm going to see if we have the next element. So if we don't have it, then the key is none and we're breaking. If not, we're going to output the line length of name of the song is the duration of the song. If we compile this and run it, we'll see the results. So for example, length of the song algorithm is 4 minutes and 5 seconds. So this is it. I hope this very short video makes it a bit more understandable and easy to use. And see you next time in other videos dedicated to embedded Python. Bye-bye.